The tranquil waters of Egypt's Red Sea are a popular tourist destination. It is known for their clear waters and stunning coral reefs. But in June of 2023, those waters turned deadly when a shark attacked and killed a Russian tourist near the city of Hurghada. What really happened on that fateful day that still haunts the memories of those who witnessed the ordeal firsthand? The implications of this attack are far-reaching, and we'll explore them in more detail at the end of the video. Stay tuned. The day started like any other for beachgoers in Hurghada. The sun was shining, the waves were inviting, and the Red Sea looked irresistible to the tourists, who didn't take a second to jump in and cool off. Who doesn't love a beach day, right? Among those enjoying the waters was a 23-year-old Russian man, Vladimir Popov, and his girlfriend. They had been staying at the Red Sea resort town and had come down to the beach to relax. Popov was Russian but had been a permanent resident of Egypt for the past few months, and going to the beach was his favorite pastime. It was a stunning day. Everyone was enjoying the warmth of the sun and were as happy as a clam. What could possibly go wrong? Unfortunately, out of nowhere, a tiger shark swam close to Popov and his girlfriend. You already know where this is heading. Everyone knows that tiger sharks are like the bad boys of the ocean. They are not afraid to take what they want. They're opportunistic feeders who will eat anything that moves, including you if it had the chance. They're aggressive and unpredictable, so you never know when they might strike. They don't need to be provoked to attack humans. They do it on their own whim. What happened next is something straight out of a horror movie. The tiger shark starts attacking Popov brutally from all sides. Many frantic beachgoers see the spectacle unfold and run for their lives. Popov was not the only one in the waters. The beach is usually serene and unproblematic and even safe for children to swim around. Fortunately, there were no children in the waters that day. Popov's girlfriend, who was nearby, panics. However, she knows that she would get bitten, or in the worst-case scenario, get killed if she went near Popov. With tears in her eyes and a heart stricken with sorrow and fright, she swims as fast as she can towards the shore, thereby saving her life. Let's not crucify the girl for leaving her boyfriend there, because come on, you are just going to be a dessert anyways if you stay there. However, Popov was not alone. Another woman was there in the water not far from him. Luckily, she was dragged by the rescuers onto the boat, after which they went on to rescue 2 more girls nearby. These women were soon taken away by doctors or the police as they showed symptoms of shock and hysteria. Dive into the world of sharks by biting that subscribe button. Tiger sharks are huge assassins that can grow up to 14 feet long and weigh up to 1,400 pounds. This size is what gives them the power to inflict serious injuries or death on humans. They are like ninjas on a mission. They're always lurking in the shadows waiting to strike. They sneak behind their prey and ambush it from behind or from underneath. Rescuers saw that Popov was struggling to swim away from the shark, but its constant attacks made it difficult for him to swim towards safety. While Vladimir's case was surely horrifying, it definitely was not a solitary one. There have been a total of 14 shark attacks in Egypt in the last 15 years. Even after so many attacks lately, why did the Egyptian authorities not warn the tourists about the dangers of swimming in these waters? Egypt's Red Sea resorts stand as prized coastal havens, drawing European tourists like bees to honey. Dr. Bruno Diaz-Lopez, a marine biologist and the founder and director of the Bottlenose Dolphin Research Institute, thinks that these shark-inflicted dramatics tend to occur on different global stages more frequently than the Red Seas. For instance, think South Africa or the Aussie waters. Those places come with a sharky reputation. However, one thing is different. There are measures in place to swerve such hair-raising events. But in Egypt, these attacks are like a fish-out-of-water experience. Popov's fate was captured on video by a witness on a nearby boat. The video went viral as soon as it was posted online. The video shows the shark circling Popov as he struggled to stay afloat. He could be heard screaming, "Papa, save me," and crying out loudly as the shark repeatedly attacked him, as his father was also present on the shore. However, Popov has a tragic end as he is toyed by the shark for nearly 2 hours before he gets dragged and mauled into bits and pieces. The witness later saw the shark eating the remains of Popov. A truly horrifying scene. The attack came as a shock to many people, as shark attacks are quite rare in the Red Sea coastal regions. What could have made the shark move to the coastal region? Tiger sharks are a large species that reside in tropical and temperate waters, and they are among the sharks most cited by the International Shark Attack File for unprovoked attacks on humans. Shark attacks in the Red Sea region have been on the rise in recent years, with some experts blaming the increase on the presence of cattle boats in the area. These boats dump food and waste into the water, which can disrupt the shark's natural feeding patterns and lead to aggressive behavior. As the saying goes, when you mess with nature, it tends to mess back, and look what it has gotten us into. The shark that attacked the tourist was frenzied, said Sameh Mashali, an experienced diver based in the area. It's crucial to understand that the marine ecosystem, which includes predatory sharks, responds to such human-induced changes in a manner that lead to a rise in cases of aggression. Also, a tiger shark is one hell of a curious creature. Although curiosity kills the cat, shark curiosity kills humans. So, don't be a snack. A study by the University of Florida found that tiger sharks are more likely to attack if they had previous experience with them. This suggests that tiger sharks are not specifically targeting humans, but are simply responding to what they perceive as a potential food source. So don't worry, they're not specifically targeting humans. It's just that they think we taste like seals. But can you imagine what happened to the tiger shark after his scrumptious dinner? A group of beachgoers decided to take revenge for the death of the said man. They identified the culprit shark, and the struggle began. Boaters lashed the large tiger shark that they had caught to the side of the boat. One man, holding a metal pole, was also seen repeatedly beating the shark over the head and trying to pry open his mouth. Soon, a chilling discovery was made. Within the belly of the very tiger shark were the remains of Vladimir Popov, including his head and several other body parts. Even the Egyptian authorities took swift action soon after this harrowing incident. They closed down a substantial stretch of the coastline, a whopping 74 kilometers. On the other hand, Vladimir's father Yuri was devastated by what he had seen unfold in front of his very own eyes. He believes that the shark attack was his son's destiny, as the mauling could have happened anywhere. Sadly, Vladimir's remains from the shark's belly were returned to his father to have them cremated and returned to Russia. Vladimir had been living in Egypt for a couple of months until his ill-fated encounter with the shark. The shark is now going to be put on display in a museum like an art piece, where it will live as a storyteller in its own right. Experts think it was a pregnant tiger shark who may have been involved in 2 other fatal attacks in 2022. Dmitry Orlov, a marine biologist, had never seen something like this in years, and this is what he thinks about the shark attack. Last year there was a pregnant tiger shark. She became pregnant again, and since she cannot fully chase fish or ordinary prey, she came again, remembering a place where there was easy prey. Imagine if all the tiger sharks started coming up to get a human snack every now and then to satiate their pregnancy cravings. The coastal areas would be a literal bloodbath. Believe it or not, this is not going to be the last shark attack this year, so stay careful and stay mindful, my fellow surfers and swimmers.